I would also like to welcome our DG-elect, Rotary Raju, and his first lady, Shanti Raju. Welcome all to dignitaries, immediate past presidents, incoming presidents, secretaries, members of Rotary Club, heads of Rotary, and all family members around here. And if I'm missing someone, please raise your hands. Welcome all of you. Alright, I would like to begin by saying this meeting that we will have for the next 2 hours is going to be spellbounded. And I am taking the privilege and extremely honored to be here to MC this evening. To begin the program, may I now request a welcome dance. Kindly dancers, can you hold on to a second, please? May I request the first lady? The first lady is Bharati. Ms. Bharati, can you please come forward? First lady, Shanti Raju. I would like to first lady present, please. Hema, Veena, Nandini, you are all please come over. Jayanti, Shiva, Subharakshmi, Munay, Kalpavati, and Hamsavali. Now may I have request dancers to please start the program with a welcome dance.
Friends, much awaited installation, the wonderful beginning of the 9th of Navaratna clubs is going alphabetical order of the club name. Start with the outgoing president, the lighter president and his spouse will come on to the stage along with a sergeant at arms who would collar them. And after the sergeant at arms will leave the stage, followed by the world class president of 15-16 and that's house who will come on the stage and then the process starts. It will go in alphabetical order of the clubs.
is a well-known builder and flat promoter. Director Club Services, Rotary is a chartered accountant wizard. Director Community Services Health, Rotary Colony, is a popular cutting tool trader. Director Community Services Development, Rotary is a proficient lawyer contract promoter. Director, Vocational Services, Rotary is an elementary school correspondent. Director, International Services, Rotary is a sparkling plasma electrical contractor. Chairman, Rotary Foundation, is a business magician. Chairman, Public Relations, is an enthusiastic civil contractor. Sergeant at Arms, is a bustling border contractor.
Thank you so much and congratulations. That was another of the best ladies and gentlemen. Coming up next is Chennai Policy.
Krishna மூன்றில் தேவதைகள் பூமியில் வாழ்கிறார்கள் என்பதற்கிணங்க அழைத்து பெண்ணாக ஒன்றை வரமாக அமையப் பெற்றார். இவரது அன்பு அக்கறையை பரிணமித்து அந்த அழகு தேவனை நாளொரு மேலும் பொழுதொரு வண்ணமாக வளர்ந்து இன்று 8ஆம் வகுப்பு மாணவியாக முக்கோடி தேர் இழுத்தாள் தேர் வந்து நிலையடையும் என்ற பழமொழிக்கிணங்க அனைவரையும் ஒன்று திரட்டி இணைக்கும் பாங்கு இவரது தனித்திறமை என்றால் இவரது உழைப்பின் பயனாக உருவானதுதான் KBS and Associates. 2004ஆம் வருடம் உருவான இவரது தொழில் பயணம் தொட்டுவிடும் தூரத்தில் தான் வானம் கூட என்பதை உணர்த்தும் வகையில் வீடு நடைபெறும் வாழ்த்தி வரவேற்போம். அவர்களை அன்புடன் மேடைக்கு அழைக்கின்றோம். Watching the volcanic galaxy. Captain Rotary A.K. Vinod Nayak is a resolute builder and promoter. Club advisor Rotarian G. Sangamam is a classic structural design consultant. President elect 2016-17, Rotarian G. Sangamam is a leading star in IT and IT facility services. Treasurer Rotarian Traffic Piliyana is an able air conditioning contractor. Director Services Head Rotarian Raji M. Subhash is a committed Deputy Commissioner in Commercial Taxes. Director Community Services Development Rotarian K. Jairam has been proficient in water and wastewater treatment. Director Vocational Services Rotarian Vishnu Kumar is a captivating electricals and lighting distributor for clips. Director International Services Rotarian Alexander Woody has been engaged in fire protection systems. Director Good Services Rotarian P. Guhan is a promising builder. Chairman Membership Development Rotarian B. Radhakrishnan is proficient in business management. Chairman Rotarian Public Relations Rotarian Deepak Parab has passion in management. Chairman Polio Plus Rotarian G. Murali has zeal in international freight forwarding business. Sergeant at Arms Rotarian Janka Sadiq Esam has been trained in HR management and IT facility. Chairman Special Projects Rotarian A. Madhivanan in pharma distribution. Joint Secretary Rotarian Alex Benjamin is an enticing event manager.
Galaxy team. Now may I request your University to please come forward.
University Light of President Rotarian Raghu அவர்களை அன்புடன் மேடைக்கு அழைக்கின்றோம். பழம்பெயர்க்கும் கோதாவரி கரையின் பெருமை வாய்ந்த மண் ராஜமுந்திரி. இதனை நெல்வெளியும் பூமி என்பதை விட பொன்வெளியும் பூமி என்பதே பொருந்தும். இவ்விடத்தில் இன்னொரு சிறப்பு மாமழம். இத்தகைய சிறப்பு வாய்ந்த 7 ராஜமுந்திரி ஒரு பயணங்களில் குறிப்பிடத்தக்கது. பல நாடுகளுக்கும் சுற்றுப்பயணம் மேற்கொண்டுள்ளார். இவரின் உலக தலைவி திருமதி சத்ய சிங்கமணி சதீஷ்குமார். இந்த திருமணம் உங்கள் வாழ்வின் திருப்போரை ஆரம்பமான நாள். இவர்களின் தலைமுறைகள் ஹர்ஷிதா, வித்யாசாஸ்திர வெங்கட், முஞ்சால், வெங்கட சுப்பராவுக்கு ஸ்டாண்டர்ட். இந்த ரோட்டரி பயணம் 2004 தொடங்கியது. இவரின் வழிபாட்டில் மிஸ்டர் ஸ்ரீதர் ரோட்டரி கிளப் ஆஃப் இன்ஃபோசிட்டியின் தலைவராக பதவியேற்று உங்களுடைய கதாநாயகனை வாழ்த்து கூறி வரவேற்போம். Vision, passion, sincerity, confidence, compassion, responsibility, commitment, determination, integrity, humility, competence, flexible, empathic, innovative, and what not, you name it, this Rotary has covered on his cap. He is none other than our truly gifted secretary and president-elect 2016-17, Rotary I. Joseph. This dynamic and multi-present personality is the most deserved person by all his clients. Club trainer, Rotary Police Leader, has passion in practical engineering knowledge management. Treasurer and President Committee 2017-18, Rotary Komalakari is a classic homemaker. Director Club Services, Rotary K.R. Shiva is a successful in lean management. Director Community Services Health, Rotary Dr. Shankar Ram is a sparkling dentistry. Director Community Services Development, Rotary Tamil Pirinyana is interested in travels and finance. Director Vocational Services of Tours and Travels. Director Youth Services, Rotary Sujata Krishnan is a tycoon in digital education. Chairman Membership Development, Rotary Vijay Raghavan is proficient in security systems and networking. Chairman Rotary Foundation, Rotary S.V. Meyyappan is a dedicated paper distributor. Chairman Literacy, Rotary Usha Rani is a well-established social worker. Chairman Raila Rotarian Krishna Prasad is a wealthy. Rotarian Ramesh is an enthusiastic stockbroker and real estate consultant. Chairman Public Relations, Rotarian Ratnanavan is a former civil contractor. Chairman Polio Plus, Rotarian Dear Dayala is efficient in zero discharge plants and water treatment. Chairman Communication and Interclub Activities, Rotarian Mrs. Deva is a resolute real estate promoter. Sergeant at Arms, Rotarian Rajendra Kumar has been entertained in logistics services.
Congratulations, Chennai University. Now we have request Chennai Government to take over next please.
திருவாளர் ஒலிக்கத்திலே மாண்டாள வாழ் தம்பதியருக்கு உள்ளார். அவரை வாழ்த்து கூறி வரவேற்கிறார். Secretary Occasion Mr. P. Morgan, Construction Equipment Manufacturer, அவர்களை அன்புடன் நடைக்கு அழைக்கின்றோம். Club of Chennai Mangalam. Is Venkatesh is running the construction industry and executing mega projects. President-elect 2016-17, Occasion Dr. S. Sundar is a leading medical practitioner. President nominee 2017-18, Occasion R. Babuji is a dedicated manufacturer of stabilizers and UPS. Treasurer Occasion G. R. Venkatesh is a chartered accountant wizard. Director Club Administration, Rotary D. H. Gopal Krishnan is an exporter of engineering components. Director Club Services, Rotary D. G. Navaratna. Director Community Services Development, Rotary P. N. Chitrakumar has been engaged as aerospace component manufacturer. Director Vocational Services, Rotary M. Balachandar is a well-known lawyer cum builder. Director, International Services, Rotary R. Sridhar is an enticing travel agent. Director, Youth Services, Rotary P. Madhimohan has been entertained as engineering equipment trader. Chairman, Membership Development, Rotary A.L. Radhakrishnan is an enchant chairman. Public Relations, Rotary K. Prasanna is a dazzling interior designer. Chairman, Special Projects, Rotary S. Raja is a proficient engineering plastic component manufacturer. Sergeant at Arms, Rotary P. Parthasarathi is a chartered accountant wizard.
Thank you everyone. I was checking on the ladies and gentlemen. Having a nice
ப்ரமோட்டர் அவர்களை அன்புடன் மேடைக்கு அழைக்கின்றோம். பச்சனை நலாம்போ Club trainer, Rotarian Dr. Ganapati Suresh is an efficient HR consultant and a passionate farmer. Treasurer, Rotarian Employee Board has engaged in logistic chain. Director Club Services, Rotarian Service Support is an enticing tours and travels operator. Community Services Health, Rotarian Dr. G. Vijay Kumar is a committed doctor and counselor. Director Community Services Development, Rotarian Manimaran is a Info India. Director Vocational Services, Rotarian Gopi Chandra is a popular real estate consultant. Director International Services and the President nominee 2017-18, Rotarian Dinesh Krishnan is a staunch shipping agent. Director Youth Services, Rotarian Balamani Kandan is not only a professor but also a professional photographer. Chairman, Rotary Foundation, Rotarian B. Ramesh has been indulged in engineering industry. Chairman, Public Relations, Rotarian Vinay Kumar has been entertained in packing industries. Chairman, Polio Plus, Rotarian Navaratna Swami is a retired government employee. Chairman, Special Projects, Rotarian Ravi Kumar is a Vice President of BGR Systems. Sergeant at Arms, Rotarian S. Moses is a well-known builder.
The more members you got, the more applause you get.
NCC Native President, Rotarian Pakistan, HR Consultant அவர்களை அன்புடன் மேடைக்கு அழைக்கின்றோம். அலைகள் தலையை கேட்கிறதா? காற்று கடிகார பார்க்கிறதா? ஏழுக்கும் தேய்க்கும் தேடலுக்கு வெளியிருக்கோ? எண்ணெய் காவலர்கள் எங்கேயும் துடிக்கின்றனரா? இந்த வரிசையில் ஓயான உழைப்புக்கும் உண்மைக்கும் உதாரணமாய் வாழ்ந்து கொண்டிருப்பவர் திரு இன்றைய கதாநாயகன் தன் கருப்பு பயிலேயே உழைப்பின் உணர்த்தை உணர்ந்தவர். உண்மை, உழைப்பு, உயர்வு என்பதே இவரது தாரக மந்திரம். திரு கேசவ தம்பதியருக்கு 4வது மகவாக வளர்ப்பினையாக உள்ளார். வாழும் காலத்தை வண்ணமயமாக வாக்குறுதிகளின் பெருமை வழங்குவதுதான் பெருமை என்று தன்னால் தன்னை நாடு வருபவர்களுக்கு வழங்கிக் கொண்டிருப்பவர். அந்த சேவை உடன்பாட்டைதான் அவரை ரோட்டரி வரை அழைத்து வந்தது. ரோட்டரி 1993 இவர் தொடங்கிய நிறுவனம்தான் வெட்டீஸ்வரா பேப்பர்ஸ்டோர். அன்று தொடங்கிய அவரின் உழைப்பை மூலதனமாக கொண்ட நிறுவனம் இன்று பல கிளைகளாக நாம் கண்டுள்ளோம். வெட்டீஸ்வரா பேப்பர் ட்ரேட்ரைட்.com, வெட்டீஸ்வரா ஷேவிங் அண்ட் பர்கிங் சர்வீசஸ், ஹெலோசிட்டி வாரங்கள், ஆன்லைன் டிவி என்று பல பரிமாணங்களாக குறிப்பிட்டு இயற்கையை பாதுகாக்கும் வகையில் இவர் செய்து கொண்டிருக்கும் ஷேவிங் அண்ட் பர்கிங் பிசினஸ் இவர் நாட்டிற்கு செய்யும் சேவை என்றால் மிகையில்லை. 2003ஆம் ஆண்டு இவர் வாழ்வில் வசந்த காலம். அன்றுதான் இவர் வாழ்வில் விடிவெள்ளி உதயமானார். யாரும் யாரும் யாராகியதோ என்னையும் உன்னையும் எம்முறை கேளி நீயும் நானும் எப்படி அறியும் செம்புலத் தேயிலை போல அன்புடை நெஞ்சம் தாம்பரம் முடியும். அழகிய காதல் வளர்ந்து திருமணமாக மனமீங்கியது. இவரின் காதல் கண்மணி திருமதி மணிமேகலை லோகநாத். வாசுகியை போல் இவருக்கு தொழிலிலும் தூணாக இருக்கிறார். இந்த இல்லறத்தின் இனிய முகங்கள் மகா கற்பகம், தேவா, ஜெயப்பிரம் முறையே சென்னை வகிப்பு டிஏடியின் வருங்கால மணமலர்கள். இன்று தொடர்ந்திருக்கும் இவரது பயணம் வெற்றி பயணமாக வீர திருமண இதயங்களை வாழ்த்துக்களை கூறி வரவேற்போம். அவர்களை அன்புடன் மேடைக்கு அழைக்கின்றோம். Club of NCC. Club trainer Rotarian Anand has engaged in computer science and services. President nominee 2017-18, Rotarian Lata has excelled in camera sales and services. Treasurer Rotarian R. Shankar is an efficient HR consultant. Director Club Administration Rotarian R. Balaji is a well-known finance consultant. Director Club Services Rotarian Krishnamurthy has emerged as Insurance Development Officer. Director Community Services Health Rotarian Dr. Anand Narayan is a dedicated doctor. Director Vocational Services Rotarian Shailaja Kanaraj has excelled in photography. Director International Services Rotarian A.S. Ramani is an efficient operator in tours and travels. Director Youth Services Rotarian C.A.S. Kannan is an awesome auditor. Chairman Membership Development Rotarian Kamalesh has developed his career in camera sales and services. Chairman Rotary Foundation Rotarian C.S. Reddy is a cheerful landlord. Chairman Public Relations Rotarian Surekha is also in the silver screen as a cinema director. Chairman Polio Plus Rotarian Rupa Sunil Kumar is excellent as HR consultant. Chairman Special Projects Rotarian B. Vaikunth is a charming former DGP. Sergeant at Arms Rotarian S.D. Selvaraj has entertained himself in printing and stationery.
Next please.
Rotary Club of Madras Coach. Later President Rotarian D. Balamunan has excelled as builder. Our Rotary Club superstar Rajnikant has bloomed on 16th November in the Government Family of Business in Chennai as the youngest son. His father Thiruji Gopalakrishnan is a leading transport contractor in railways and harbor. He has inspired Rajni to dream more, learn more, do more and become more. His mother Rani Amar has instilled all the values and swamped his heart by love. His brother Suresh has strengthened his English talents. Everyone in his family has viewed him as a humble person and an exceptional leader. Rajni has completed his schooling in Ebenezer Metric High Secondary School 2, UG in and PG in PhD, the post of Assistant General Manager in an MNC. This experience helped him to plant a seed for his own business. He has started RAB, BPO and call center services for banking and telecom companies. He has given employment for more than 100 people. His vision has come from passion and not by position. And there comes Vimala and has won the heart of Rajini. They have walked into wedlock in the year 2002. This perfect soulmate has shared not only his heart but also his purpose. Yes, she is heading finance in his organization. This couple has blessed with a little superstar or Aishwarya, who is in grade 6 in Maharishi Vidya Mandir School. Let God shower his blessings on this happy, cute family with all fortunes. We wish the President Rotary Rajnikant to carry over the year ahead with great success in all his endeavors. Club Secretary Rotary P. Ramaraju has been retired from government services. Of chili food. Club Trainer Rotary E. Devkumar is an efficient exhibition organizer and agent. Treasurer Rotary S. Singardev is an enterprising managing director of Metal Links Private Limited. Director Club Services Rotary P. Badrina is a resolute chairman of Vasuvi Housing and Infrastructure. Director Community Services Health Rotary Ganesan Balasubramanian is the non-invasive cardiology head of Laksha Hospital. Director Community Services Rotary Madheshwaran is the public event manager. Director Vocational Services Rotary R. Ravindranath is the vibrant director of Vasuvi Housing and Infrastructure and he is also a leading builder. Director, International Services, Rotarian Linkeshwaran has undertaken imports and exports. Director, International Services, Rotarian A.S. Club has engaged in tours and travel services. Director, Youth Services, Rotarian R. Anbarahan is owning a vehicles. Channel membership development to Rotarian Jayachandran has been extolled as land promoter. Chairman, Public Relations, Rotarian R.K. Bresani is an eminent industrialist. Chairman, Rotary Foundation, Rotarian S. Vishwanathan has wholehearted dedication in social service. Chairman, Rotary Foundation, Rotarian D.P. Jain is a relevant auditor. Chairman, Polio Plus, Rotarian Justice Team is an eminent retired High Court judge. Chairman, Special Projects, Rotarian JSK is running a leading security agency. Chairman, Special Projects, Rotarian Ilavarasan has owned Platinum Printing House. Chairman, Family Trust, Rotarian Balasubramanian is an exorbitant architect. Chairman, Family Trust, Rotarian M. Srinivasan is a famous plywood trader. Chairman, Fundraising, Rotarian Dr. G. Sivachidambaram, the lover of music, is a dedicated doctor. Sergeant at Arms, Rotarian P. Train is a proud owner of Meenakshi Cargo Forwarders. Sergeant at Arms, Rotarian Woman is a leading advocate in High Court. trainer, Rotary Dr. M.G. Bhaskar, has engaged himself as management consultant. Club advisor, Rotarian D. Subram, is running a special manufacturing industry. Club Rotarian Vice President is running a manufacturing industry very efficiently. President-elect 2016-17, Rotarian D. Pandian is an incisive real estate consultant. Treasurer, Rotarian N. Valliyappan is a prominent share dealer. Director Club Services, Rotarian D. Suresh Kumar is an eminent architect and interior designer. Director, Community Services Health, Rotarian M.B. Robert is a leader in manufacturing, hydraulic system and special purpose machines. Director, Community Services Development, Rotarian B.S. Rose is the committed chief of Five Foundation. Director, Vocational Services, Rotarian S. Annamalai is a bustling manufacturer of aluminium alloys. Director, International Services, Rotarian J. Mohananda has taken the lead in manufacturing plastic molded components. Director, Youth Services, Rotarian G. Dayalan has developed his career in civil infrastructure. Chairman, Membership Development, Rotarian N.S.D. Prakash is born to lead in manufacturing transformers. Chairman, Rotary Foundation, Rotarian G. Ravi is excelling as manufacturer of plastic molded components and press tools. Chairman, Public Relations, Rotarian C. Gopal Krishnan is a skilled reliability engineer in civil. Chairman, Puyu Press, Rotarian P. Parayappan is a leading industrialist. Sergeant at Arms, Rotarian K. Shivakumar is a bustling auto-electric components manufacturer. Sergeant at Arms, Rotarian K. Karthikeyan is a promising engineer. He is a man never to give it up. He used to walk nearly 10 kilometers to go to school, but distance never deterred him. He is a man who has changed all his troubles into blessings. He did his schooling in LP school at Kunampeta and high school in SKMG at Kalpeta, Wayanad. Then he directed himself to Calicut University and later he struggled into Navaratna University for BA Social Science and post-graduation in MHRM, that is Master of Human Resources Management, which is a training program in Central University, Pondicherry with Loyola College, Chennai. The universities have become a platform for him to develop his leadership qualities. He has been an underofficer in NCC he cracked Group A service, IRPS in 1999, he has been in the pinnacle of glory. He has served in various railways, Southern Railway Chennai, Thiruvananthapuram, Trichy, South Western Railway Bangalore, South East Central Railway, Bilaspur at Chhattisgarh, and also in ICF Chennai. The ladder of success has sprinkled many awards for his meritorious service and finally superannuated from railways in October 2014. He has joined in Rotary in 2009-10 and has served in various avenues and attended various international events and conventions in Thailand and Sri Lanka. He served as a secretary for the lighter year 2014-15 and president for Rotary in 2015-16. The angel who has won the heart of God is Sherry, an IOD officer. They got married in 1982 and have blessed with Albert Radesh and Alfred Pradesh. Albert is a Wisdom graduate and working as a senior counselor in the City Hospital, Chennai. Alfred is an engineering graduate in mechanical and working in Technopark. His soulmate Srividya is working in Infosys and Bharat has blessed with a grandson, Jared Away. Let God shower his blessings upon this happy family and we wish the President, Rotary Warren, to carry over the year ahead with great success in all his endeavors. Secretary K. Kumar is a well-known cement and steel dealer. Rotary Club of Tamra. Club trainer Rotary Y. Yeshamurthy is an eminent same-star. Rotary Sundararajan is a chartered accountant wizard. Advisor, Club Services, Rotary K. Sundaram has been retired from government services. Advisor, Community Services, Rotary Sambhavadas is a business magnate. Treasurer, Rotary S. Bhuminathan has dedicated himself to government services. Director, Club Services, Rotary D. Kamalakanan has undertaken photographic services. Director, Community Services Health, Rotary Dr. S. Kanchana has undertaken the noble nursing education. Director, Community Services Development, Rotary B. Suresh is a business magician. Director, Vocational Services, Rotary M.C. Shivakumar is a leading LIC agent and accountant. Director, International Services, Rotary R. Rajesh Kumar is providing construction services. Director, Youth Services, Rotary B. Ramachandran has undertaken photographic services. Chairman, Membership Development, Rotary C.M. Dhanashekaran is a resolute financial consultant. Chairman, Rotary Foundation, Paul Manohar has dedicated himself to government services. Chairman, Public Image, Rotary M. Nilangovan is providing banker finance services. Chairman, Rotary Colorado is a sparkling electrical contractor. Chairman, Special Projects, Rotarian Ram Ayub Khan is a dedicated professor. Chairman, Communication and Financial Services, Rotarian B.S. Sridhar provides efficient financial services. Sergeant at Arms, Rotarian Johnson Kennedy is a business magician.
may I request President-elect Ravi, Manati, Raju and Shanti to stay on stage. We will have just a couple of photographs now. One with presidents of 15, 16, the world class presidents, whoever is available in this hall now. May I request all of you to come on stage for a group photograph with your president and your government. As they come up, let me share with you a bit of information. These 9 presidents whose clubs were installed today were part of the bodies group, the secretary bunch of the current Rotary year. And they are going to go on to lead their club in the coming Rotary year.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the main number of organization today, the Government of the today. And the voice in public, Yudhishthir and Jayapuri Prabhakar, and English was the House and the presentation was from Rotary and Bala Manikandan. Thank you so much for the amazing. The University will now render a song. Go light your candle, go light your will. Every one of us have a candle, some are strong and some weak. Yet it becomes each one's responsibility to light the weak and journey together. The Ann and Annans are going to render a song for you, a very thematic song for you. Carry your candle and go light your world. Be it light up Rotary or being gift to the world, we truly can carry forward the true essence, spirit of Rotary. Being a light to the world is a gift to our brother. As we sing the song, we request the newly installed presidents to come forward and pick up the candle and light it lit by the RI president. Presidents of 2015-16. Thank you, sir. Thank you for sitting.
Hadi gidelim. Hemen gidiyoruz. He should be in he got recent.
A member of Rotary Club of Navaratna, Rotary Raju is the principal architect of Hellocity, Raju Associates, a firm rendering professional services for architectural and interior projects. A Rotarian since 1993, he was the president in the year 2001-2002. Our senior Dr. was rejuvenated with excellent participation, membership growth, contribution to TRS and forming 2 Rotary clubs. Presidency of Raju served as District Rotary Foundation Committee Chair from 2007 to 2010, promoting the values of the Rotary Foundation contributions, grants, projects, and stewardship. The gross contribution of these grants was $2.4 million. Selected as one of the 10 leading architects in Chennai by Construction World magazine, he has designed over 900 buildings in Chennai, other parts of Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Puducherry and Bangalore. Many of them are well recognized and awarded. He is a trustee of Swagatam Foundation, a charitable organization committed to the service of senior citizens. Raju and Shanti are major donors in third level. Shanti is a past president of Innovative Club of Navaratna. They have a son Prashant, an alumni semester at C and daughter Slema. Both of them are architects. District Governor elect Raju was the Rotary and be a gift to the world in 2015-16 as the governor of Rotary International District 3230. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome District Governor elect Raju to address the gathering.
Friends, as the leader of the 15-16 goes on stage, can I request all the delegates at the back to either take a seat or leave the hall? Sergeants, can I request you to close the door, please? Either take your seats inside the auditorium or leave the hall. Please do not disturb the proceedings. Close the gathering. An exemplary friend, I recommend Ravi. I am sure he will exemplary our president in the coming year 2015-16. First Lady, Malati, District Trainer, Chari, Past Governor, JD, Navaratna Sangamam, Event Coordinator, Past Governor, and my legal co-president, Venkatesh, the Navaratna presidents who have come together for this installation function, Sangamam, and their first ladies, district officials, members of this 9 Rotary clubs, district officials, assistant governors, invited guests, and managers. It is a privilege that we have the installation, joint installation of 9 clubs, the Navaratna clubs, in the presence of our Representative Ravi, who has been very passionate that clubs should come together and participate in events to save cost, effort and time. I must congratulate also Venkatesh and the 9 incoming club presidents for taking the initiative and organizing this event and successfully conducting it. In the coming year, we are going to be very focused on how to strengthen clubs. The first impression I get is these 9 clubs coming together within itself is a good sign that clubs will be strengthened. I have seen the bonding
and the friendship and the yearning for doing some good work, which they will be multiplying many times in the days to come. It is my request to them to identify one village and work in all avenues in that one village. All these 9 clubs can join together and work in that one village to make that village a model Rotary village. Can I expect all the 9 clubs to say yes? Yes! Thank you. See, we have to do hard work in the days to come. Rotary is an opportunity all of us know. But how do we turn that opportunity into a challenge and surpass that challenge and impact the community where we are serving? 20 years, we have the same strength. We have retained the same 1.2 million, surprisingly. But every year, every district, we add a lot of members. But somewhere, there is a drain. We have to plug the drain. But how do we do it? It is only by doing and involving clubs and members in good service projects apart from the fellowship, the bonding, the family participation, all that is very, very important. But beyond that, we have to reach out to the community. I sincerely believe that every club in this district should reach out to the community and make an impact. Otherwise, there is no purpose of Rotary. In the coming year, we have suggested a project for each club called Sangamam, a friend of the community, to identify a school which each one of you is already working with, but do a comprehensive study and see what support you can do in this 1 year, or maybe continue for 1 or 2 years. We have to change the face of these schools. The strength in most of these schools is dropping. Government schools, government-aided schools, corporation schools, private schools are flourishing. And where in schools you have large amount of land, of course the buildings may be not in a good condition, they may not have good drainage or drinking water facilities. That is where Rotary has to step in and support in these areas where these clubs, these schools require support. For this purpose, we from the district are determined to help each and every club do these projects and attain self-satisfaction in doing these projects. How are we going to help? I was mentioning that every club has to approach the Rotary Foundation for at least a simplified grant and take the help of the foundation to establish some financial support, apart from raising funds from the club. And the district is determined to raise funds and help each and every club which is not able to perform, help them perform, and see that at the end of the year, every club is proud to be a part of Rotary and this is 3230. Our association with Ravi, the long story. Once I was going to Sri Lanka as part of the district team. We had a member in our club, Nadesa, who rang up Ravi and told him, "We have a friend who is coming to Sri Lanka. Please take care of him." As I was walking into the print theatre factory where he was hosting a dinner, he saw me at the entrance and said, "Are you one?" "Yes." "Okay, you can have one more drink." That's what he said, and I still remember. He's a very good host. You must enjoy his hospitality. That is once a right. That is how his hospitality is. That is what Rotary is all about. All of us are friends. The hospitality, the friendship, the bond hugging should all multiply and end up in being something good in society. We have also thought about good membership growth. Not inducting members in large numbers at any given meeting. Induct members only step by step and change the profile of members of every club. Clubs which have a diversity and good membership, good projects, are always sustained.
The worldwide trend in the tea packaging industry. சுனாமியால் இலங்கை தாக்கப்பட்ட பொழுது அங்கு பெரிய அளவில் 15,000 குழந்தைகளை பள்ளிக்கு திரும்ப செல்வதற்காக ஒரு திட்டத்தை தீட்டி பல பள்ளிக்கூடங்களில் பல வகுப்பறைகளில் கட்டி 15,000 பிள்ளைகளை சுனாமியால் பாதிக்கப்பட்ட குழந்தைகளை ஆண்களையும் பெண்களையும் பள்ளிக்கு அனுப்பி வைத்தவர் தான் அந்த வருங்கால தலைவர். We have excelled in bringing professionalism into a service organization, and I personally have learned a lot from him of how to run an organization in a professional manner. நமது மண்ணின் மைந்தர், சொன்னதை செய்பவர், செய்வதை சொல்பவர். Please welcome our world leader for 15-16, Rotary.
District Governor-elect Raju, past District Governor Venki, past District Governors JB, Dugar and Chari. Venki, thank you very much for that very, very short and sweet introduction. If anyone goes on more than 2-3 minutes, I walk up and tap him and say, that's enough, now let's get going. So Venki, you did your job very well. But more than that, I appreciate the way that you put this event together. The discipline, the way we started, you were just 1 or 2 minutes late, unheard of in events here. And I truly appreciate the efforts that you have made. Dr. Raju, I'm pleased with your work. I wanted you to have this joint installation because there is a big saving in time, resources and money. Otherwise, you would each one have to go to 9 different installations, take all these people with you. And I thought, I estimated that your saving on this is at least 10 lakhs. And that's a lot of money saved. You see, I think our money must be put to good use. There's a lot more we can do than just entertain ourselves 9 or 10 times. And today you have proved that we can. I have to apologize to the outgoing presidents. I know that you missed the opportunity to make your outgoing speech, and I regret for that. The incoming presidents also have missed an opportunity to talk about their plans and so on. But I'm sure that each of you can do this in your own club because there is a special ambience to get together, do it together, and for me it's a very great honor to be part of this. The money saved, I hope you will spend it wisely. The governor wants you to do a model village. Good idea. Whatever it may be, spend the money wisely. And know that money is the smallest part of your project. With good imagination, anything is possible. Money is the easiest thing to raise, and I can give you several examples of that. Talking about imagination, I must tell you that I was with some Australian Rotarians recently, all governors-elect. And talking to them, I told them that I can give you an example of a very good vocational service project you can do, because they were telling me, you know, we are okay in everything, but the vocational service we don't know what to do. So I said, will you do what I asked? He said, yes, no problems, we'll do that. So I said, this is a very good project, it's a national project, it's good for Australia, it will make Australia look better, it will lift up the country. So they all got together and said, yes, tell us. I said, why don't you teach your Australian cricket team how to behave on the field? That's a good professional service for them. They said, you know, that's a difficult task, given the Australian team. But I think with good imagination, anything is possible. July 1st is an important day. It's a day when you and I have a very important event. We have a year ahead where we will be completely transformed, particularly these presidents and all these other presidents present here. I find that for me, it's another day. I'm not overly impressed with this presidency and, you know, sitting at Rotary headquarters and so on. But I do know that we have a choice. We can ask ourselves during this year, are we going to perform great deeds? Are we going to do things with ambition, where we have planned it well, of responsibility? Are we going to, at the end of the day, say, we did a great job? Or are we just going to let it run, and at the end of the year say, oh yes, you were also president, I was also president of the club, and there is nothing left to show what you did 5 years or 6 years later. You know, your year will pass, and you can either be a hero at the end, because there are many people who benefited because of your work and the leadership you gave, and you'll be able to gather all these people together in a resourceful manner. Or you can, as I said, simply go back and say, I was also president, I was also member of a Rotary club, and we had a good time. I want you to remember that every day of your life is a gift. I have a philosophy that you must live as though you might die tonight, and you must plan as though you will live 100 years. It's a philosophy I have even in my company, because then you don't take shortcuts. Well, for 100 years. But if you know your life can be terminated at any time, your whole perspective changes. You no longer worry about the extra 50 rupees, nor do you worry about fighting with someone for 5 or 6 inches of land or property or assets, because you don't know whether you'll be alive tomorrow. And so, remember, each day that you have been given is a gift. And it's up to you now, as Martin Luther King said, to decide whether you want to walk in the light of creative selflessness or walk in the darkness of destructive selfishness. Selflessness or selfishness. Rotary has given us this choice. Rotary has given over the years a tradition of leadership. And you know the good thing about it is that each leader is individually different from one another. Each one of us is different. But collectively, we all distinct. We have the same ambition, we have the same goal, and we try to serve the same people. History has shown that we are a great organization, an organization of immense proportions, an organization of immeasurable achievements. We have 1.25 million members at the moment, or a little more. President Gary Hong, when he puts down his brains in a few days' time, he would lead the organization at the highest level in membership in over 15 years, as far as I remember. And all you presidents of that year, of this year, must be complimented. Can I ask these children to be quiet and stop running around? Please get this children to sit down, all of this.
I'll take care of it.
You know, there's a place for children, there's a place for us. So this is our time. I can see our DGP here smiling, you're right, sir? Okay. We have today an investment portfolio of over $1 billion. That's, I think, something like what, 6,500 crores. Our endowment funds has reached that same figure, $1 billion, 6,000 and over crores. That's not a small organization. We estimate that the work that Rotarians do, the work that all of you do, is also about $1 billion. That's another 6,000 crores. So you can see that we are a very, very large organization by any standards. But that is only money. If you look at what we've done in the eradication of polio, we've been working for 25 years or more. You're tired of hearing this word, but now the end is very, very close. We are now talking in terms of months, not years. And success is just around the corner, just that we can't afford to give up. So, I want you to understand that we have built this organization in a world of bewildering contrasts. Look at our world around us, a world of ruthless dictatorships, a world of great democracies, a world of advanced information technology, a world steeped in superstition and spirituality, a world of immense wealth on the one hand, and a world of poverty, stark poverty on the other hand. And across these worlds, we have built an organization. We have forged a united group of members who have crossed all these borders and all these differences. Now, all these things were possible. All these dreams of individual Rotarians were possible because many of us, many of you, place the needs of many over the wants of a few. You chose to give your fortune away, or some part of it, instead of just clinging on to it to yourself. You had a choice, and you made the choice. You made the correct choice. And I'm convinced, as I become president of Rotary International, I'm convinced that we have to run Rotary like a business. Rotary is not just a question of volunteers going there and doing what they want during their spare time. People have trusted us. People have placed us in this position, and we need to pay back that trust. We must insist on the same quality. We must insist on the same transparency. We must insist on the same efforts to keep costs low and efficiency high as we do in our daily business, in our daily professions. If we do so in our professions, why not in your clubs? Why not in your districts? Why not in your zone? And indeed, why not at Rotary International? When I went before the nomination committee for president, I made 3 promises to them. One, I said, I will make sure that all appointments are only on merit, or at least to a large extent. Our way of making appointments is on the basis of whom we know and who our friends are. That's not the way you run a business. In business, you're good hands. You get the best person and you give them the job. You don't give it to your friends because they will ruin themselves and ruin you. And I said, why can't we do that in Rotary? I started at the highest level, trustees. Trustees is the biggest position that the president appoints. And I came to a committee and I said, these are the parameters, these are the areas I want them to come from. Now you find me the best person. The committee came up with the best people and I said, you appoint them now. Now we have taken it one step further. If you look at the July Rotarian this year, you will find 2 pages of all the committees and all the vacancies in those committees, and any one of you can apply. Any one of you can apply. No longer will you need my influence or anyone else's influence to get a position in Rotary, because the staff, you look at it with some directors, they have narrowed it down to the last, there are 6 or 7 for each position. Then it comes to the new incoming president and his committee to pick the best 1 or 2. Now that means what? It means that I can't do you a favor. So you're not going to be very happy with me. I can tell you I'll be one of the most unpopular presidents. But it also means that we have widened our net. We are getting the best people into Rotary to manage Rotary like how any business, reduce cost to as low as possible, to make membership available, easy for members, and make use of their money for better resources, better purposes. I've reduced the board meeting from 5 days to 3. I've asked wives not to come for board meetings, not because we don't like to have them, because we want to save money. I myself travel a lot without my wife, although I would like to take all of the place, because I need to set an example. We are told president's reps cut costs. So if we start at the top, everyone else falls in line. I've asked the management that I'm looking for cuts of at least $3 billion this year. Ask for everything, you don't get anything. And that's what I'm asking you, presidents. Be effective, be efficient. And the third promise I made was that I would give value for membership. In other words, you are putting us in position. We need to deliver. It doesn't matter whether you're a governor, doesn't matter whether you're a coordinator. Members trust you. They pay $55 a year. They place you in that position, and it's your job to deliver. And so I for everyone. We look at coordinator's performance, we look at committee performance, and we look at secretariat performance. And what's more, this entire plan, I've circulated it all over the world to all the past directors, past presidents, because then we can't back down. It's now out in the open. No place to hide. And now I've asked them to set KPI for the president himself. So I just saw it today. Tough ones they've given me, and I'm going to fight with them, say, look, it's too difficult. But the president needs to set an example and expect Raju to do the same thing. Because Manoj Desai and say, Raju, where is your membership goal? How much are you raising for the foundation? What type of projects are you doing? What about the other issues in our jobs? There are 100 people lining up to take my job and 300 people to take Raju's job. So if he's not going to do it, there are others to take it. And so we have to deliver. Now, as I see it, this is giving value to membership. It means for the money you're paying, the people you put there, they're paying back. Now, as I see it, I see a vision for Rotary where the future embodies the principles that as much as we put into our professional work, we put that same effort into the office that we hold in order to give value to our members. After all, in our businesses, we work for shareholders, we work for stakeholders, we work for the family, we work for the employees we have. We must do the same thing in Rotary as well. We are professional community service people. We have our own lives. We step out of our lives by joining the Rotary to do what we can for others. But we are not giving up our lives. We are not Mother Teresa's, we are not Martin Luther King's, we are not Mahatma Gandhi's. I am not asking you to be that. But because of Rotary, I am saying that whilst we live our lives and have our fun, we also need to do that little bit which makes us really useful. And so I am insisting on this value to membership. Equally, I am saying that we need to be open to innovation. As we work with our branding, you can see that our branding will change the way the Rotary logo appears. The modern people love it, some of the older people don't love it, but that's the way we are going. You'll see that we have changed Interact logos, Rotary logos. You're not getting it. You don't need influence, you don't need to speak to me, you don't need to speak to Raju. Even if Raju wants, he cannot help you. You have to perform your own line, you're given, you're taught how to, get into my Rotary and so on, and you just need to do it. And that's part of the technology that's coming in. That's a new world. Now, part of that is on July 1st, we launched the Rotary Global Rewards. Rotary Global Rewards is something I have pushed for because I told you to a network of businesses, service providers, and because you're a Rotarian, you will get a discount from them. Now, this is an app that will come on your website, on your phone, you get it on your phone. So we are not giving you a membership card. But this app will, if you're clapping, clap, otherwise don't clap. So go ahead. So this app will connect you with over 200-300 people, companies across the world, and you have to pay your dues each year, because if you don't pay your dues, you can't enter into my Rotary. And if you can't get into my Rotary, you can't connect to all this. So if you're traveling, for example, to Delhi or to Hong Kong, on your phone you have the face which comes up, it will tell you, okay, these are the restaurants which give you discounts. These are the tailors in Hong Kong which give you discounts. These are the hotels which give you discounts. Discounts below the lowest published rates. And what's more, many of them give a small percentage to the Rotary Foundation. For example, if you go to Hertz gives you a 10% discount and 2.5% to the foundation. If you stay in any one of the Langham hotels, which are a good chain of hotels, they'll give you a 10% discount below the lowest published rate and another 10% to the Rotary Foundation. We are building on. I have JB Kamdar working here in India with someone else in Delhi. We have people like this appointed across the world. We have about 300 names at the moment, but I can tell you by end of next year we'll probably have over 1,000. And we'll give you a network which makes Rotary membership truly worthwhile, because our slogan is the good comes back to you. So it will help you to get new members, because a lot of new members want to know what's in it for me. You don't want them to join Rotary only for this, but we know this is a reason why they can join, and it will help you to keep members. Members who are leaving will stay on, because if they leave, they lose all these memberships. So that's a new innovation that is coming on. Now, the purpose of this is not to give you discounts and not to give Rotary money. The main purpose is to encourage you to hold on to your membership. And why do you need membership? Have you really analyzed public image and membership? You see, 90% of the money we raise for the foundation comes from our members. If membership comes down, the money we raise for the foundation comes down. If that comes down, the money we give back to you to do projects comes down. So one of two things has to happen. Either the remaining members have to fork up more money, or the money we give out for projects must be reduced. Now, if you reduce the projects that now beneficiaries lose enthusiasm, then there is less public image. If there is less public image, less people want to join us. And then the circle starts again. And that's why this connection is so important. Now, part of the problem with membership is the quality of people that we get getting. We do not want to get members just because we want to increase numbers. We want to get members like you and me. We want members whose company we enjoy, who have similar likes, who like us live a normal, decent life, and in the process also want to do some good. So I'm dead against increasing numbers only to give awards. I'm not interested in awards. But I have a responsibility to get members, good members. There's no use getting anyone and saying he's a member. Now, part of the problem you have in this part of the world is the election issues, and that is ruining our reputation across India, certainly, and because of that, across India, across the world. And I can tell you from July 1st, and Presidents, please know that Director Manoj and I, we will be absolutely ruthless. I expect my friends to be the best behaved persons because I would deal with them more severely if I find that they have been involved in any election issues. I'm asking as presidents, why on earth do you need anyone to call you and tell you whom to vote for, whom to nominate, etc.? You really don't need anyone. If they are calling you, it means they think you are dumb, and you guys don't look dumb, and you ladies don't look dumb. You look pretty smart to me. So why would you want to have people interfering with you and telling you whom to vote for? And we will set up a system where if anyone outside the club intervenes in an election process, I will ask that person to be taken out of Rotary. I might ask, if it's a past governor, to have the past governor title removed. I intend to be a very unpopular president. I have nothing more to aim for, so it really matters nothing for me. And I want that message for you. I want you to take it out every person in your district, because that's going to be my stand. I hope I'm making it distinctively clear. It is not for us, it's for politicians. Then you must join the Congress, you must join DMK, you must join the Janata Party or whatever. In Rotary, focus on fellowship. Let's focus on the work that we have to do. Even within your club, if someone is saying that we need to support so and so, and next year you find he has a position when that person comes into government, you know that he's done it just because he wants something. I'm telling you because I am absolutely clean. I will not speak to anyone, I will never indulge in any form of engineering at any time. So I can afford to take this stand. So, that aside, my vision for Rotary's future is that we work to create a sustainable legacy. Now, what do I mean by that? For example, let's take polio. Eradicating polio is only one part of it. But to eradicate polio, we have set up an infrastructure across the world. We're going to make use of that same network to get to measles. We might get to Ebola, for example, already. It's a polio network which has been working to bring it down to where it is. So our health infrastructure certainly is a legacy that we must leave behind. The areas of focus where we are striving on as per the foundation, they must produce successful models which government and other NGOs follow and say, okay, this is what Rotary has done, let's also follow. And I have met approximately 14,000 presidents, maybe between 14,000 to 14,500. And I see that they are really passionate in their work, many of them. From the meetings I have, from the way they talk to me afterwards, the projects they're doing, the aid they're looking for, and so on. And I'm reminded of Thomas Friedman of New York Times, who describes that people like us don't do projects out of pity. We do it because of the passion that we have. You see, pity implores the powerful to pay attention. Passion warns them of the consequences if they don't. The risk of pity is that it kills with kindness. The promise of passion is that it warns you of the consequences if you do not pay attention. And it builds the hope that if you teach the poor, if you give them hope, they can survive themselves. So, in many ways, I must say that you and I have been fortunate that we are active and that we are in Rotary at this point of time. And I must say that we are indeed the blessed people, blessed to be in an organization like this. And we are blessed for many reasons. We are blessed because we have been given an opportunity to lead at different levels. President, governor, director, president of a club, and so on. And in that process, we have been given the opportunity to give back a little bit of what we have received. We are reciprocating only a small part of what we have received. We are blessed, as Stephen Covey says, if I can paraphrase something that he said, that in a world dominated by turmoil and disaster, we have privileged people like people in this very audience seated here who have convinced us that there is an abundance of goodness in the average human being. And here is an example of such people. We are blessed. We are blessed that in the midst of morally bankrupt people, we meet in Rotary in our daily lives. We are surrounded by people who are filled with integrity, who are really at the top levels of moral fortitude. We are blessed. We are blessed that in an age of crime and war and natural disasters, we have seen that in Rotary there are individuals who sacrifice much, who are noble and who have stood against all sorts of incursions, if I may say so. We are blessed that in a situation where our schools, our youth are corrupt, who are surrounded by negativism and sensitive social dilemma, we have in Interact, we have in Rotary, we have talented group. My friends, we are blessed that this year you have such a good team of leaders, and they are really and truly world-class presidents. We are blessed. There are so many people in this auditorium right today who are genuinely good, committed to Rotary, to do much to contribute their share to this world. Which, as Winston Churchill says, where you make a living by what we get, but you make a life by what we give. So, to the world, I wish you well. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. That was truly inspirational. We feel blessed and we're truly grateful to have you amongst us this evening. Instead of a memento to please, these 9 clubs have decided as a token of their thank you to all the 9 Navaratnas. Now, may I request Rotary Director, former DGP, and Chapter President of NCC, Rotary Welcome, to please come on the stage and everybody is already thanks.
We've given 3.5 minutes. I can assure you, I go by that. Having rehearsed it twice. Now my time starts now. Orange President-elect, President Ravindra, District Governor-elect, President Raju, PDG Venkatesh, other distinguished speakers, the Navaratna Presidents, my fellow Rotarians, and other invitees. I think better that the people in the audience don't waste their time in talking, and Venkatesh said if they want they can go out. And outside, as a PDG myself, in the sense, as a past Director General, I feel I wish to compliment Rotarian Raju and PDG Venkatesh for to the 9 presidents for joint installation by the RI President, Rotarian Ravindra. They have rightly been called as Navaratna Sangamam. It is unique and unheard of in the history of RI District 3230, getting together 9 presidents right from installation and thereby opening the doors for joint collaboration in terms of projects, functions, and ultimately in promoting the Rotary spirit, of course, and avoiding huge expenses. I am however concerned as one with 3.5 decades of administrative experience and experience in the field of intelligence gathering, that the Navaratna should not metamorphose into a Navagraha, each president looking in different directions, like a Navagraha. I am sure this will not happen if they keep the common purpose of Rotary, that is service in mind, and I am positive that there are going to be 9 shining gems in the Rotary Club. My congratulations to all of them and wisdom Godspeed. Again, on behalf of all of you, it's my privilege to thank RI President-elect Rotarian Ravindra for having accepted to grace this occasion and install the 9th president. As for our chief guest, he has a very brilliant and impressive profile, both in the Rotary world as well as outside, more particularly in UNICEF. So with him as a chief guest, anointing our 9th president, I am sure that the tenure is going to be very bright and sustaining, and not just Rotary Ravindran's Kailas, I would say, in the astrological sense, but his very brilliant background in Rotary, which is certain to inspire our 9th president. His initials are K.R. Ravindran. I did a little study on that. If I am correct, Krishnamurti Rajabala Ravindran. But then I think I add 4 more letters to his initials, P.S. N.N. K.R. Ravindran, meaning that he is a plain speaking and no nonsense RA president. But we could see glimpses of his plain speaking in his very inspiring, usually said, but very entertaining and enlightened speech. But he is also known for compassion, as would be evident from the number of child centers he is involved in. Again, who can forget his bold initiative, as I think Venkatesh mentioned about, in taking the polio plus program right into the northeast region when the civil war was on in Sri Lanka, and the LTD leader Dave Prabhakan had proposed order ceasefire. Thus, as they say in Tamil, he is the Raja for the world Rotary, but so far as we are concerned in Tamil Nadu, he is our man. Very much from our part of Tamil Nadu, though settled in Sri Lanka for generations. He studied in Loyola College, Chennai, and his uncle, Lieutenant Krishnamurti, was the Advocate General when I was a DG Police, an outstanding Advocate General, who had the nerve of successive government. And some of us from the civil service were involved. I was